Russia has censured the imperialist character of the U.S. national security strategy, recently laid out in a document by U.S. President Donald Trump, accusing Washington of sticking to an anachronistic, unipolar mindset. The imperialist character of this document is obvious, as is the refusal to renounce a unipolar world, an insistent refusal, said Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov during a Tuesday press briefing. There is a persistent unwillingness, rejection of a multipolar world. He further underlined that Russian authorities cannot accept the notion that the country is treated as a threat to the security of the United States, as the U.S. document purports. Peskov, however, also pointed to what he called the positive aspects of the report, such as the readiness for cooperation with Moscow in the areas of interest to the U.S. side. This position is absolutely in line with our approach, voiced by the President of Russia Vladimir Putin, because Moscow is also looking for cooperation with the U.S. where it is beneficial to us, and as far as our American colleagues are ready to go, added the Russian official. The document was released by the Trump administration on Monday before the hawkish American president delivered a speech at Washington, D.C.'s Ronald Reagan Building to lay out his so-called America First vision. Censuring rival powers, Trump said, China and Russia challenge American power, influence and interests, attempting to erode American security and prosperity. They are determined to make economies less free and less fair, to grow their militaries, and to control information and data to repress their societies and expand their influence. During his speech, Trump further accused Russia of meddling in the political affairs of other nations but failed to mention allegations across the U.S. regarding his own collusion with the Kremlin in the 2016 presidential election. He also repeated recent reports that Russian President Vladimir Putin thanked him, asserting that the collaboration was the way it's supposed to work. Trump went on to repeat allegations against Iran and North Korea, claiming that they were trying to destabilize regions, threaten Americans and our allies, and brutalize their own people. This is while the U.S. maintains massive military installations across the world and has engaged in military invasion of countries or supporting militants to help overthrow governments not subservient to Washington. Meanwhile, China also hit back at Trump's remarks that Beijing was determined to challenge American power, insisting that Washington should abandon outdated notions such as a Cold War mentality. Any country or any report which distorts the facts, or maliciously slanders will only do so in vain. China's Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hua Chunying said during a regular news briefing on Tuesday. Trump, perceived to lack personal political acumen, is often guided by hawkish advisors around him, particularly on matters of strategy.